At the foothills of the Drakensberg, South Africa's highest mountain range, and on the border of Lesotho, lies Queen's Mercy, one of the poorest areas in the country. The Queen's Mercy community is fairly typical of rural Southern Africa. Settlements are spread out across the landscape, with a patchwork of protected conservation areas, small villages, and cattle-grazed grasslands. Uncontrolled veld fires are a problem in this area. Summer rains are followed by cold, dry winters. The grass dies back and fires are started to encourage new grass for grazing. But very often these fires get out of control and become unstoppable.
Yeah, the problem of this area is because of the wind, and the grass is too dry, and you are struggling to fight the fire because of the mountains and the steep slopes and terrains. Now it's difficult and it's windy.
I experienced a very, very huge fires around these areas. Normally start at May up until September, October.
Fire is a major problem in this area because it's causing a havoc to our grazing areas, for our animals, our houses, even in our livestock. If you look at the cause of the fire, we find that is a lack of discipline. Some are burning the fires for the new grass to grow. At the end of the day, they fail to control it.
You see, what happens is that we've got people who stay there up there in the mountains, and they are looking after their cattle. So they stay there for quite a long time. They are the people who are causing fires. And also people who are removing honey from the trees, because they bend the tree so that the bees can fly away, then they can get the honey.
There is very little firefighting infrastructure close by, so the community needs to be as self-sufficient as possible. And so the residents of Queen's Mercy requested Firewise community training.
For the past 3 days, we had people from the fire team that are well trained, that are training our community, and they are doing very, very well.
A Firewise community is one that has taken responsibility for its veld fire potential and takes action to reduce fire risks and hazards. The aim is to reduce unwanted fires and create a system of defensible spaces around homesteads before each fire season starts. The traditional and municipal leaders work together to organize a Firewise community.
I'm a community leader here, and I'm from a village called Khuluka up there, the second village from Lesotho. They like the training, they like to extinguish the fire, they know what is the problem of the fire, that's why they are here.
The Firewise committee will work with the wider community, teaching them when and how to burn safely for protective fire breaks, and also when to burn to encourage new grazing. Volunteers will form the core of a Firewise committee for the Queen's Mercy area, and they are trained to use fire beaters and canteens to control and put out fires.
The training was very successful since Monday up to, yes. And they were interested, more especially when they come into the beaters.
The local Working on Fire crew, based at the nearby Ongeluksnek Nature Reserve, are on hand to assist the local community with training and to prepare before the fire season.
The fire is just burning here because there's no fire breaks here. This is the problem here. If you can have those fire breaks and more again with awarenesses, fire awarenesses, so they must know that they mustn't start the fire, that they can't stop it.
This training is just the beginning of a process of forming a Firewise community. More training will take place and the local schools will become involved in education programs. One of the projects would be to assess the risks and hazards in each settlement, showing residents how to reduce the danger to their homes and themselves. One of the most important responsibilities of the Firewise community will be to plan for the next fire season. The local leaders play a pivotal role in encouraging people to get involved and to protect their land.
We have to volunteer for the sake of our land, for the sake of our people, our animals. Don't expect anything. Yes, there can be something, but don't expect anything from now. This is not employment.
However, Firewise community projects have the potential to create dignified work in poor rural areas. Community members can be employed for 1 or 2 days a week during the 5 fire danger months of the year to carry out fire prevention work that is of benefit to the whole community. Firewise community projects are ideal community works projects for government's expanded public works program. They take place in areas with little or poor infrastructure, where unemployment is high and food security is a problem. The work undertaken benefits the whole community, while the benefits are widespread with up to 200 work and training opportunities created in each project.